say this other than just to say it. Without you, we can't win this war.
Well, guys, it's a pleasure to be talking to you for this fourth season of Stranger Things. I would like to start with Sadie because Max becomes such an important character on this season. How do you think the loss of Billy made her such an important piece of the game we're gonna see on Stranger Things 4?
Um, yeah, that's definitely, we definitely kind of dive deeper into Max's trauma and how she's kind of coping and processing the loss of Billy. And it's definitely, you know, had a major impact on her life in more ways than one. And it kind of just shook up her entire environment. So lots of things are changing. You know, she's entering high school, as all of these characters are. So yeah, I think you know, she's in a much different place than we're used to seeing her in. She's not her normal, happy, laid back self.
Totally. And on the other hand, we have Lucas, who kind of starts the season trying to shake things up for him and for the rest of the group. He wants the rest of the world to see them different from what they used to see them. But then he has to help their friends and become what he used to be. Caleb, how was it for you to make this transition on the season?
I think it was great. I understood it a lot. Feel that a lot of teenagers go through this when they enter high school. It's a new world that they're entering. You know, you're a freshman and you're trying to fit in. Like in school, like wanted to fit in. Like nowadays, like, you know, people want to be different. But, you know, Lucas, he was just having an identity issue. He was vulnerable and he was trying to figure out if he wanted to be a nerd or the cool kid, or if he thought being cool was that, or even being a nerd was cool. So I felt like he just had to, you know, go through his you know, own personal thing, but he didn't get too far into it. So you know, you'll watch the season and see what happens. But yeah.
And one of the things I like the most about this season is that we finally see Dustin found his place. He actually seems very confident on this season, and he almost feels like a leader whenever Steve and the big guys let him. So how was this chase for you, Gaten?
It was fun. I think it's really cool to play a character who's struggled with confidence and feeling like fitting in is an easy thing, because it's not really for anybody, but especially for the nerds of the 80s. But it's a really fun. I love the Hellfire Club. I'm excited for people to see that. I'm excited just for people to see how he's growing in freshman year and how he's finding his foothold in a new social climate. And it is it's a bit of give and take though, because where he's feeling confident and excited about having this new group, he also sees that his friend group that he's had for so long is starting to seem a little bit more fragile than it always has.
And Priya, of course, Erica, she's still Erica. She's still sarcastic and very particular, but I think she finally gets to free that part of herself that allows her to be a nerd and to actually feel close to the rest of the group. How was this transition for you from what we saw last season?
No, definitely. I think it was good to see, for people or the audience to see that side of Erica. I'm excited for them to see her come into realization that she is a nerd, and she's kind of accept that a little bit. I think she also steps in as a leader this season, and she's always kind of been confident. So you guys get to see that more. And I'm excited to see how Erica isn't the young little sassy character as she was introduced, but she actually has more to offer.
And we have a new villain this season, Vecna, and he seems most dangerous than anything we have seen on the show. What are the new threats that the group has to go through with this new villain?
I think Vecna is the biggest threat that Hawkins has seen. This villain's much more calculated and intelligent than any previous villain on the show. And also with everyone being so spread out, it's that kind of, there's challenges that come with that as well. So it's the first time where I feel like the stakes are really, really high.